Hey guys, it's Joshua Reviews. Well, have you ever wondered what it would be like if a hammerhead was the main antagonist in a shark movie? I have, because I love shark movies. I I don't know what it is with shark movies. Shark movies just fascinate me, right? I love horror. It's my favorite genre. And creature features, particularly dinosaurs and sharks, are probably my two favorites. Sharks, there's a buttload of them. Jaws is one of my all-time favorite movies. But, wouldn't it have been interesting if Jaws was a hammerhead? No, because it doesn't work for that type of film. That's the thing, though. Ow. I don't know what movie they could do. Like, I don't know what the movie would be about, right? Because you're thinking, you got so many shark movies with great whites, hammerheads, bull. Deep Blue Sea is about mako sharks, baby sharks, freaking snow sharks. What about hammerheads? Hammerhead. Or, AKA, Sharkman. But we're calling it Hammerhead just for the sake of purpose. So, first off, I just want to point this out. This is another one of those movies I saw the cover for and was like, yeah, I want to watch that. Never got a chance to. When I finally started making money, purchased this shit immediately. So, how is it? Okay, first off, the concept. A bunch of rich people get invited to a island where they are, I guess, just, it's supposed to be like a party or like a business deal or some fucking thing. That part I kind of threw my head out. And upon going there to the island, it's heavily armed. Basically, there's a medical facility that is where Jeffrey Combs is, Jeffrey Combs. He is in this movie. He plays the main scientist, and he's doing science experiments on sharks, specifically hammerheads. Here's the gist. His son died of cancer, and he took the DNA of a hammerhead and I guess cloned this girl or something. He basically got a bunch of women to be impregnated with a killer human hybrid hammerhead shark. Yeah. And it's his son. What a ludicrous idea, but you know what? I was so down for this. I was so down for this movie. I mean, first of all, I love this cover. It's cool. It's different. Hammerhead. Hell yeah. The shark looks cool. It's practical. There actually looks like there's somewhat of a budget for this movie. Man, it's the same shit every time. It's boring. I don't know. I don't know what it is. So here's the deal. Okay. So Jeffrey Combs' character, the scientist, which if you don't know Jeffrey Combs, he's a scientist from Reanimator, and he's been in a bunch of other horror films. He's basically the second version of Tony Todd. He's known for this one horror film, and then everyone's like, ooh, let's get him because everyone knows Jeffrey Combs. Everyone knows that name, so let's put him in a random horror movie that, probably attract more attention. Here's the deal, right? So I guess after some betraying and whatnot, he decides to get revenge because I guess they have something to do with his son's death with cancer. So he lets the shark loose and the hammerhead shark just starts killing people. It can walk on land, which was cool. But here's the thing, right? With a movie like this, human hybrid shark, you need to show the bloody thing. And the times you do see him, he looks really freaking cool. Like, I don't know whatever budget this was, but they do a lot of cool stuff. When you do actually see him, here's my main problem. He's not in it that much. And not only that, it's quick cuts. It's quick flashes and edits. The editing in this movie is really bad. You don't really get to see the shark. It's just like, whoa, shark! And it cuts back and forth between action, by the way, this movie plays out more like a sci-fi action film than a shark movie. A lot of the characters are on this island, and the armed guards are trying to capture them to do science experiments on them. And they're trying to escape. And the main guy, I think his name is Tom, he basically turns into John Rambo and starts blasting everyone with an AK. It's kind of cool. He's probably the best character in the movie. I want to say the two main leads, including Jeffrey Combs, so that would be three. They all do a good job. The husband and wife duo, the main characters, Tom is the only name I remember. But Jeffrey Combs is great, as usual. I mean, he's also in Would You Rather, which is what I know him for. And that movie's awesome. It's dark, really dark, but it's really good. Probably his best performance. But he's really good in this. I mean, you can actually tell he's trying. Sorry, there's a bug. But everyone else is nah, man. They're really bad. I don't know what it is. I mean, it's like there's a scene where a helicopter crashes and the guy, who I guess is like this rich asshole character. He falls down the hill and he goes, he's just making grunting sounds and it sounds really, really bad. And I started laughing because it's like, dude, you're falling down a hill. If I was falling down a hill, I wouldn't make that noise. And sorry, again, it's my dog. Can't predict when your dog is gonna walk around, you know? But, which actually, funny I mentioned that. Here's my biggest issue with this movie. So this scientist, Jeffrey Combs' character, he created this human hybrid shark, right? It's basically his pet, like my pet, right? You hear my dog walking around. He just lets the shark roam free on the island. And he doesn't stop to think that maybe the shark will get loose because this is an island. The shark swims in the water. Why doesn't the shark just swim away? It goes after the civilians and the people. It goes after everyone pretty much. But after a while, I think the shark is going to realize, oh, I'm done killing everyone. What made Jeffrey Combs' character think that, oh, I can control this just because it's my son? No, it doesn't work like that, bud. This is an human-animal hybrid. This is fucking stupid. This whole thing is stupid. Your plan is stupid. Because one other thing I don't understand, he wants to get revenge, right? But he locks all of our main characters in a chamber, and he opens, like, the floodgates so the shark can come in, and it fills with water, and they try to get out. What? They have these two guards here with AKs, right? And they lock the door. If your whole intent was to get revenge on these people, why didn't you just, shoot them? Why did you go through this whole effort of the Hammerhead needs to fucking eat them? There's decisions like that in this movie that just kind of make you go scratch your head, which, I can tune that out, but honestly, this movie's pacing is really bad. It's just characters wandering around an island, and occasionally the shark will show up and start killing people, which is what I'm here for. I'm here to see a cool killer shark, and characters do awesome things. And you kind of get that with Tom's character when he starts, I think that's his name, when he starts shooting people, and it kind of becomes more of an action movie. But a lot of the action is really badly, choreographed. A lot of the cinematography is really bad. And I tuned out so many times during this movie. I try, man. Some of these films, I really just can't sit down and watch. I need to have someone with me, but damn it, no one wants to watch these movies with me. I'm alone. Help me. But in all seriousness, it's just like, I don't get it. I wish movies like this would have more faith in themselves. There's some entertainment to be had. There's some campy moments that I'm like, that was cool. There was one or two moments that reminded me a lot of Resident Evil. And if you guys don't know, in the first Resident Evil, there is a enemy boss that you face called Neptune, which is a great white shark, and it basically tries to attack you. I kind of got that vibe in certain moments, which I was like, okay, that's cool. But for the most part, this movie's just really disappointing. I was just like, bro, I'm waiting for the shark, and I'm not getting that. The acting's not good. It's poorly paced. The action is whatever. It's not the worst movie ever, but it's pretty disappointing when you take into account that we could have gotten this awesome killer shark movie, human hybrid with a hammerhead. Because the shark does look cool, but when you do see it, it's flash cuts, quick editing. You never really get a good look at it. It's just disappointing. That's pretty much it. It's just disappointing. I'm going to give it a D+. Yeah. Well, you know what? This kind of put me in the mood for a Deep Blue Sea ripoff. I think it's time I revisit Dark Waters. Stay tuned.